Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to make your web portfolio. We're going to start out by signing into your oswego.edu email, which is where I am here. And then you're going to click right here on this little square object. I don't know what it's called. It's going to have a drop down. And you'll probably have sites right here. If it doesn't show up, you can click more. And if it still doesn't show up, which it probably won't, you can click even more and it's going to go to this additional page, and you can scroll down, and when you get to home and office right here, there's sites right there, so you can click on that and your screen will look like this. And on this screen, your screen will have the sites and the create button, and these three tabs here, my sites at oswego.edu, deleted, and browse sites. You won't have all these other sites here because these are sites I've either created or students have shared with me. So you're going to click the create button. Here's where we're going to create our site. Now there's a gallery of some very rich sites that you can make, and after you get a little better at running this, you can click through these sites and pick one of the sites out of this gallery here, and you can see some of these are some pretty nice sites on here, and you can select through the different categories and whatever. But for the purpose of this assignment, we're just going to pick a blank template, and then you're going to name it with your name. So if your name is John Doe, you'll have John Doe portfolio. Now it's possible that your name dash portfolio won't be available. If that's true, you could add some digits after your name or after the word portfolio, that is your birthday or some random number. Whatever you can. We want this to be professional because if you choose to, and hopefully you will, to maintain this after you complete this course, you can use this as a portfolio when applying for jobs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a theme here, and you can do this as well. So there's a number of themes in here, and you can start with any theme you'd like, really. Try to pick a professional theme, and I'll pick parchment, and then you just click create and you wait, and sometimes it takes a few minutes and sometimes it's rather quick. I think it depends on the kind of traffic Google's getting. And it will come up, and here's your website already created. Okay, now that was pretty easy. Now for the purpose of this for the purpose of this assignment, you're going to create a home page, which here, this is it right here, your home page. And then under this, we're going to create a page for fall of 2014. That's this semester. And then under the fall page, we're going to create a page for each of the classes that you're taking. And for this class, CS 102, I'm going to have you posting homework to the CS 102 page. But for now, we're just going to do this page. So we want to edit this page. We click on the pencil right here. It says Edit Page. And here we can type where it says home. Now we can type or better yet, portfolio. And then down in this next section here, you can put a little bit about yourself. So typically you'll describe your professional ambitions or whatnot. Again, for the purpose of this assignment, I'm requiring about a paragraph here. Okay. So once you do that, you're going to click Save. And then we're going to add a page. We're going to add our fall 2014 page. And you're going to click this button right here that says New Page. And we can all name our pages the same thing here because once it's under your home page, which is a unique name, this page will always be unique, so it will always be okay. And we got to make sure to go down here to the bottom and click put under Mike Smith's portfolio. That's going to be the name of your home page. We went under that to start with, and then we're going to click create. Now we have our fall 2014 page, and I'm going to click on the pencil. I don't need to click on the pencil, it went right to the edit mode, but if it doesn't, you're going to click on the pencil, and you can, for the purpose of this class, I'm having everyone add just a unique sentence on each page, right? And you might say these are the classes I'm taking in the fall of 2014, right? And save. And then under here we're going to add a page for each class that you're taking. Now pay attention, because adding these pages gets a little more complex the more pages that you add, right? So here I'm going to start by adding the CSC 102 page, and then after this you can put your section number. So if you're in 800, 820 or online, you'll put that. I'm just going to say section, right? And I'm not going to put it at the top level, that's the default, and I want actually for this to be under fall of 2014, right? That's the structure we're going to use, and I'm going to say create. And here it is, it's under fall of 2014, okay? And then, so here it's going to say CSC 102, 800 or 820 or ON1, whatever your section number is. And in this paragraph here, you're going to add a little bit about the course you're taking. And I would like each of the pages you put in here to have a unique sentence. So the easiest thing to do, if you can either type the sentence and just put a little brief description of your own here, or you can just copy from the syllabus the description of the course. Any of those are fine. And so you would keep adding pages for each of the classes you have, and I'm just going to add one more. And again, we're not going to put this at the top level, and we're not going to put it under the CSC 102. We're going to choose a different location now, and we can go down here and we're going to click on fall, and we want that to be under fall, and then we're going to create. And actually I'll add one more, and I'm going to put it in the wrong location so I can show you how to correct that when it happens. And then we'll describe your whatever class you have here. And so we're going to describe each one of those. And I'm going to save, and I'll add one more. And I'm going to say add a page, and this one will be for my say a stats class. And I'm going to forget where I want to put this. I would choose the different location and click under fall, but I'm going to put this, let's say I'll put it right here under 102, okay? Because I wasn't paying attention where I wanted it, and it goes in the wrong place. And I'm doing this so, and it happens all the time. People put stuff in the wrong place, and then you have to correct it. So I'm going to show you how to correct that. So here's my Math 102 page. Or my Math 158. Okay, and that's good. And I'm going to click Save. Now there's a couple more things we have to do with this. Okay, first off, I have to correct. I just realized if I go to my home page, right, I can say, oh, I can look at the fall 2014 page. It's kind of slow today. These are the classes I'm taking. I don't see my Math 158 pages. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? But I go to my CSC 102, and I see that it's under there. I don't want that there. I want to move it. And I may want to do a couple other things here. First, I'm going to show you how to move it. So I'm going to go to Manage Site, and I'm under the little gear right here, and then I go down near the bottom here. I see Manage Site, and I go to here. So from here, I'm going to click Pages, and here's all my pages. So I'm going to open them all up with the little plus sign here. It says Fall of 2014. And CSE 102 I can see has 158 under it, and now I realize that's not where I wanted it, so I can grab it and I can drag it and I can drop it off to 2014, and now they're properly organized. So if I go to my portfolio page, the home page, and then I click on Fall of 2014, now I see all 3 sections under here, and that's the way I want it, right? And so that's correct. And if I go to my CSE 102, it no longer is under here, and that's correct. That's what I want, right? So that's good. So okay, I'm going to save this, and I want to go back to manage the pages. So we're going to click here the gear, and we're going to go Manage Pages, because we have to do something else. I'm going to go to Sharing and Permissions. So we're going to click on Sharing and Permissions. But I'm going to not do that. I'm going to show you a different way to get there as well. Right, we'll go back to Pages. So I can click on Sharing and Permissions right here, or I'm going to go to my home page, and I can click on Share. Either one of those things will work. So I'm going to click Share, and it's going to tell me who, and you can see that Sharing and Permissions is selected over here. It's going to tell me who can access this website, and there's the link to the website that you're going to share with me or your instructor if you're not in my class to submit this. So right now, anybody with a SUNY Oswego Laker apps can find and edit this page. Well, we definitely don't want that. So I'm going to hit Change. We don't want anybody to edit your web page. So here are the 5 different choices. People on the web, anyone on the planet can select the web, find the web page. That's okay. If you want to select that, that's fine. Anyone with a link, you can give this to anybody. If you email them a link, they can get to it. That's the only way they can find it. People at SUNY Laker apps, they'll be able to access it, and currently they can edit it. We don't want that. Or people at SUNY Laker apps with a link. Now, if you pick SUNY Laker apps and you send somebody the link, once they click on the link, it's going to ask them to sign into their Laker apps sign-in, and once you sign in, then it's going to bring up your website, or just specific people. So at a minimum, you have to have this shared at a level where your instructor can see this to submit it. So SUNY Laker apps is okay, but you also want to change this. We don't want people to edit it. We only want them to view it. Okay, so you have to make that change at a minimum, or you can make it public on the web so anybody can see it. If you do that, they will not allow anyone at that point. It just changes, only people can view it. So you go Save, and that's it. And this is the link that you're going to submit, right? So here's the link to your website. If you copy this, right, now we're going to close this page. I'm going to sign out, and then I'm going to paste that web page into my browser. And here's our web page, and we can see the navigation right here. And you're going to see that you're going to see it like this because, and this is the best way to look at it, sign out of your SUNY Laker apps and sign in to make sure that the settings are the way you want them. Because if you don't set it right, people can still edit it. And if you're signed in, you're always going to see the edit little pencil up at the top here. So you have to sign out or have a friend look at it to make sure your settings are correct. So we're going to add a couple more things to this site, but for now it's done. Get your structure up and built, and then later in the semester I'm going to show you how to add images to your home page, because you'll want an image on your home page that looks a professional image. If you have objections to putting your own picture on here, that's okay. You can put any image on here if you don't want to put your own picture on here. But of course, if it's going to be a portfolio that you use on job interviews when you get out of college and such, you're going to want your own picture on here. And then if we navigate to our CSC 102 page, on this page for the 102 class and for 101, I'm going to have you be posting homework on here. And again, I'm going to show you how to do that later in the semester. But for now, get a page built for each one of your classes, and those should fall under your fall of 2014 page. And that's all you have to do so far.